Hey guys, welcome to SuperMarcelWorld. Today I will be ranking the Spider-Man films. Captain America Civil War and the original Spider-Man films or series from the 70s are not taken into account. I'll just focus on the Raimi films and the two Amazing Spider-Man films. Here we go! Number 5. On number 5 we have the Amazing Spider-Man. After years of teasing him in the Raimi films, we finally got to see Lizard. Finally! Unfortunately, I had to list it last. It's a good film, I like it very much, but I happen to like the others more. What's good? The love story. Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone have great chemistry on screen and that benefits the story. It really helps you believe they actually are in love. Lizard! Finally! Personally, I would change the design a bit, but still, it was very awesome. The cast. Andrew Garfield is great as Spider-Man, also as Peter Parker, but I think he's a little bit too handsome for the role. Peter Parker should be a nerd. And Andrew Garfield looks like a photo model. Emma Stone, she's pretty and she knows how to act. That's a combination you don't see very often. Sally Field, who doesn't love Sally Field? I've been in love with Sally Field ever since Mrs. Doubtfire. What's bad? The Spidey suit, he just looks ridiculous. The whole line going down to his waist without the horizontal stripes, you know, which look like a belt. And those yellowy eyes and those sneaker-like shoes. It just was wrong, you know, it's not Spidey to me. Too bad, because other than that, the film was pretty awesome. The reboot factor. This reboot was way too early. Whoa. We have just finished seeing the Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi films, and then we got this new version shoved down our throats. They should have waited. Or they should have continued the Raimi films. His origins are told again, Uncle Ben dies again, and he falls in love with a chick once again. He gets bitten by the spider again. People had the Raimi trilogy fresh in mind and this reboot was way too fast. They should have waited a little bit longer. Number 4. The Amazing Spider-Man Part 2. I'm sure most of you will agree that the first one is better, but hear me out on this one. This movie received a lot of negativity, which I really don't understand. Sure, it's not perfect, but what film is? What's good? Garfield and Stone are back again and they still have that chemistry. The suit, wow! I think this suit was the best of all Spidey films ever, even Civil War. Look at that, straight out of the comics. I love it. The ending, whoa. I love it when a film doesn't have the cliché hero saves girl, hero kisses girl ending. I love it when it's different. Yes! The action and the effects. I thought they looked great. Sally Field returns. What's bad? I think his story was undeveloped and very rushed. Why was this guy angry? Because people didn't notice him? Or because Spidey forgot his name? Green Goblin. Seriously? Again? We just saw Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, then we saw his son, played by James Franco, taking over the role of Green Goblin, and now for the reboot, we got Green Goblin. Ugh, come on. Spidey has a universe full of great villains, and we get Green Goblin again. Ugh. Relationship trouble. Though the scenes between Garfield and Stone always feel legit and believable, I think we've seen enough of Peter struggling with his girl and his relationship. It's just, stop it already, okay? Just let the guy be happy for once, damn. Number 3. Spider-Man 3. Even though this film is the lesser one in Sam Raimi's trilogy, I still put it above the Amazing Spider-Man films. I think Tobey Maguire makes a great Spider-Man and Sam Raimi is my favorite director. Evil Dead. So even though it's the lesser one of the 3, I still like the movie. What's good? Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi, J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. This guy is great, especially in Part 3. I love it. He should play J. Jonah Jameson forever. Through every reboot, through every remake, he should be it. And of course the Bruce Ash Campbell cameo. Hail to the king, baby. What's bad? Too many and rushed villains. What makes a good villain? A good story. Venom and Sandman are very, very rushed. The only villain I liked in this film was Harry as the new Green Goblin. And that's because he did have a great story, which has been told throughout all 3 films. I think Venom is Spider-Man's most badass villain, and in this film he was just wrong. He didn't look the part, this was rushed and weak and weird. I like Topher Grace as an actor, but as Eddie Brock, no. They completely missed it. Peter's emo look. Come on. Really? And then he started dancing on the street and I was like... I just don't have words for it, okay? It's like... That's the right word for it. And now we get to the final 2, so by the next one you'll know which is my number 1, but stay tuned. Number 2. Spider-Man. Bryan Singer's X-Men opened the door to a new generation of superhero films. Second would be Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man film. Now I remember when this was going to be released, this was nuts. People were so hyped up. It just exploded at the box office and studios everywhere started popping out superhero films as soon as they could. A trend still going strong today. What's good? Now I like the fact that the webbing came out of his arms. Sure, it wasn't true to the comics, but I thought it was a nice fresh change. I thought those web holes would be a little bit outdated. Tobey Maguire. I think Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker and Spider-Man yet. Can't really judge for Tom Holland yet since his role was so very small in Civil War. But he does look promising. Willem Dafoe as Norman Osborn. Dafoe is a great actor and I just loved him as the Green Goblin. His face was just... paint his face green and you would have the Green Goblin. Example. He looks the part even without the mask. We'll meet again, Spider-Man! And once again, J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. Don't you just love this guy? Bruce Ash Campbell. Sam Raimi's style. Raimi is a marvelous director. His shots, the way he handles action, turns the cameras, the quick zooms, the way the camera swings with Spidey, it was new and refreshing. Now I love the superhero genre, but I think by now we've seen everything. You've seen bad guys, you've seen bigger bad guys, explosions, loss of loved ones. We've seen it all in every superhero film ever since 2000. What's bad? Well, probably just one thing. The Goblin suit. He doesn't look like the Goblin from the comics and he looks like a villain from Power Rangers. I think they could have done a lot better. There's some behind the scene footage where they're testing a certain Goblin face, which did look more like the comics, but hey, they didn't use it. Sorry. Other than the Goblin suit, I don't think there's anything negative to say. Number 1. And of course there's only one remaining, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. When is the sequel better than the original? Never! Except for this one. And Terminator 2 of course. Not only do I think it's better than the original, I think it's one of the best superhero films ever. I can't say anything negative about it, not one thing. The story continues in this excellent sequel which introduces us to fan-favorite villain Doc Ock. What's good? The cast. Alfred Molina is a great addition to an already good cast. James Franco shows his dark side as Harry Osborn, grieving son of Norman Osborn, seeking revenge for his father's death. Another Bruce Ash Campbell cameo. The train sequence. Very spectacular and awesome fight on top and inside the train. It was jaw-dropping. So that's it for now, Spidey friends. How would you rank the Spider-Man films? Let me know below and don't forget to like. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye.